we're going to share with you today, so you'll know all of the law. Number 3, not knowing who your predators are. Now, don't misunderstand me. Many of you have pretty good ideas who some of them are, but you may be shocked to learn that your greatest predator may be sitting right next to you. And so we'll talk about that. There's a few dirty looks, right? So one of the things we want to talk about is how is it that we can make it that your family and loved ones are not at what we call accidental predators. Number 4, your health fails. This is interesting because in all my years of doing this, I've never had anyone wake up and say, geez, I think I'll have a stroke today. And I always tell the story about my Aunt Diane. Why is that important? See, Aunt Diane was about 10 years older than me, very, very close. And she was the head of the education, the special education in the Utica school system. And she was doing a grand old job there, a monitor. And then she hit that magic age. What's the magic age? 55, right? She can get the early out. What was your magic age? 50. Okay, well. Oh, see that? You're Diane. Oh, my goodness. See, when we're talking about you, no, I know we're not talking about you when you hear the rest of the story. So see that? So the thing is here is Aunt Diane at 55 said, heck no, I don't want to retire early, or as she met her age, I'm having too much fun and I got too much more to do here at the school. They were watching her at the state level, et cetera, et cetera. And so about 8 or 10 months goes by, and she's about a month and a half before her 56th birthday. She's going out to dinner. She bends down to tie her shoe, and this little thing called an aneurysm decides to pop in her head. She was dead 6 hours later, although a machine kept her alive for about 8 more days before the machine was stopped. So the reason why I tell this story is not to shock all of you. It's to bring you into what happens on the other side of that wall. Because the Aunt Dianes happen everywhere. Nobody wakes up and says, I think this will happen today. So today is about making sure that when, if, whatever, that you understand what's going to happen. That's all. That's all. Because I know that if I said that to Aunt Diane that morning that she was going to die, she would have looked at me and laughed and said, are you crazy? Get out of here. I've got too much to do. Okay? So today I want to acknowledge you again for stopping your crazy world, because the winner will be you and your family. Number 5, failing to plan when you can. What we always say is, listen, there's 2 types of planning we find on the other side of that wall. One is people plan when they are what we call vertical, and other is they plan when they're horizontal. Now, vertical planning is good. Why? Because you, yeah, so we hit a nerve there. Because you're doing it, right? You're the one coming and doing it. Now, when you're horizontal, now there's 2 ways to be horizontal, right? One is what? You're looking at a ceiling tile maybe in a hospital or a nursing home. The other horizontal is what? Yeah, you're looking at dirt, right? So again, either way, stuff's going to happen. You clear about that? It's what's going to happen and who's in control. So again, what our goal is always to plan when you can as opposed to when you can't. It always gives you more options. Number 6, not working with qualified professionals. I like having fun with this one. Why? Because the truth is, at the end of our 2 hours together, you're going to either think I know what I'm talking about, or you're going to think I don't.